Okay, so I went ahead and finished up the other half of the face, and I also wanted to do one brow off camera because I wasn't too sure about how to get her shape perfect, so I kind of wanted to take my time, and then just primed her eyelids. So we're gonna move on to this side. Also, I am cursed with being a left-handed person, so this side is much easier to work on. So I'm just going to take the Dip Brow Pomade in Ebony. And I'm just going to kind of really lightly like form a tail. She already has pretty full eyebrows, but they're like more light. So let me take this off so it's not reflecting. Just kind of trying to define them up a little bit more. And also, I completely forgot to mention that everything I'm explaining in the video is all first news to her.
Yes, it is.
She is not a makeup person by any means. I saved her from doing one of these with foundation. So everything I'm explaining to her is literally she's learning it for the first time, which is kind of why I wanted to work on her, since she is kind of like most of the clients that we do see often. They're kind of like, you know, I work all day, I don't want to take a lot of time, but how can I still look like super amazing? I'm just gonna run this through the bottom and then just kind of like turn the brush and sweep it right on it. And then let me just extend this out a tiny bit. Sorry, I try not to step in the way of the frame, but also make sure that everything is lining up as best as possible. Okay, I'm just gonna go with a little bit of powder. The brow powder duo in soft brown, just so that way it's a little bit lighter. It can kind of like soften up what we had to do. Since they were a little bit shorter, we had to go in with a dark shade, and this way we can kind of soften up the whole thing.
Okay.
So it doesn't just look crazy harsh. Especially since it's not something that you're used to.
Not at all.
We don't want it to be like too intense for you, to where, you know, this is something that you would actually be like, yeah, I want to redo that and like do it on my own, not like a, God, I can't wait to get out of the store and take this off. And so with the brow powder, I'm just gonna run this through. And if you wanted to, since your brows are shorter, but they are still really full, if you wanted to, you could always just do a brow powder and just put it through the parts that are there. And it's super easy because you can just literally run it through. It'll probably be a little bit better than a pencil, just because it's more of a softer finish.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to take a little bit of the tinted brow gel in Espresso, just to kind of once again break everything up. I cannot stop throwing things today. Okay. Okay, perfect. So now I'm just gonna prime her other eye and we can get started with shadow.